25.
You're watching Action News 5.
Well, MPD's assistant police chief no longer with Memphis Police, what Chief Davis is saying, and the changes Mayor Young needs made in the department.
A crackdown on reckless driving all across the state of Tennessee and here in the Mid-South. We are live with a breakdown of the details behind the street racing task force to put an end to this persistent problem.
And more calls for law enforcement in downtown Memphis after recent incidents. We are hearing from the Shelby County Sheriff's Office on whether or not they have the manpower to meet those demands. We want to say good morning to you. Time now, it's 5 o'clock on this Tuesday. Thanks so much for joining us.
I love our new look, by the way. We have some new graphics that you probably have noticed at home, but we have the same familiar faces here. We got our morning TV family already, bright, early. Patrick came in early.
And I am most likely to be late, so the fact that I came in early is saying something. But the reason why is because obviously we're tracking the remnants of Beryl moving up through Arkansas this morning, and for some of you, you've been dealing with some fairly heavy rainfall during the overnight period, some rumbles of thunder, power outages in some spots. So let's talk about where we are presently as far as the weather is concerned. Now, I think the biggest impact for us here today will likely be some periods of heavy rain that will continue from time to time, but also the gusty breezes that we'll be picking up through the course of the day. Here's a look at what we got going on this morning. Of course, the heavy rain pockets moving across the area. There is Beryl's center circulation approaching Little Rock, Arkansas, and there's a tail of showers and thunderstorms that go all the way down to Jackson, Mississippi. That's going to curl northward, and the circulation around that, and more than likely catch us here in the next few hours. A live look outside from our High 5 camera in Olive Branch as we go through the coming hours. Still some scattered to at times numerous showers and storms. They'll taper off by the end of the day with temperatures in the 80s. Full check of that first alert forecast coming up in a few minutes.
How is that?
All righty, let's get you out the door this morning in the traffic department. Not all bad out there this morning. Of course, your traffic flow map showing lots of green, but it's not quite empty. Going to take you to Hickory Hill, where we have an early morning police incident at Bald Eagle Drive and Ridgeway Boulevard. Of course, we have more details about this incident that we'll get to in just a moment. But those of you traveling in this area, I'm just letting you know right now, it's a pretty active scene as officers work this early morning investigation. Again, this is in Hickory Hill at Bald Eagle Drive and Ridgeway Boulevard. Now on the roadways this morning, not bad at all as you're headed out the door. Maybe you're headed into downtown this morning from the flyover. You're looking at your typical 14-minute drive. Not bad at all for your morning drive out, of course. And as you're continuing to loop around on that 240 loop, all green there, 55 and 385 also in the clear. All right, breaking news this morning. Memphis police investigating a deadly early morning shooting in Hickory Hill. MPD says officers were called to Bald Eagle Drive just after 2 this morning, where a woman was pronounced dead on the scene. Police have not released suspect information, but as you can see in this video here, our photographer saw several people being placed in the back of Memphis police squad cars. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH.